We had 72 hours to make a game with the theme Pipes and Tubes. Now I know what you're thinking. Pipes and Tubes. What a strange theme. Well, I agree, and you can blame half the other YouTubers. Jokes aside, I actually had fun with this theme in the end. The jam started out really difficult for me. Like, maybe a Snakes and Ladders video game clone? But how would I add pipes to a boring children's game? Okay, that was a bit much shade to an old precious board game. But I know what I had to make. All I ever wanted to play growing up was roguelikes and RPGs, endless delves through dungeons, constant upgrades, and childhood trauma from the monsters in Delver. I still play tons of roguelikes, from Risk of Rain 2 to Slay the Spire. Turns out this game had neither of those genres. Now, fair warning, I didn't have the time to include the traumatizing monsters or upgrades that I wanted to, but I still included this thing, and that makes me a happy little game dev. So it all began with a little ship and a meaty eyeball. Basically, the start of a bad joke. But I don't have a punchline for you, sorry. Unless you count the time they walked into a bar. This is one of the first times I really tried pixel art. It's a very flat style, just like I like my 3D modeling. But very basic to start with shooting and a deep dark background.
I can almost see my soul in here.
Next, I decided I wanted the player to explore the star system they lived in. So I slapped together an error. 1 second. Okay, well now I can open the table, but none of these stars want me to click on them. Damn, hold on. Okay, perfect. Now I can select stars and the lines follow each star. Well, the last one is broken, but we don't need to talk about that one. Cover it up, hide it, no one will know. Ship it! Anyway, I spent some time implementing a behind-the-scenes procedural generation thingy, with a bunch more errors, and this took me literally half the jam to get working, but we also don't talk about that. Yes, it's very zoomed out, which happens to be incredibly handy for debugging large procedural generated areas. But you don't care about debugging. Let's see some action. Here are some pipes and one room. I didn't say the action was going to be very engaging, he sassily said. I decided I would help your viewing experience by zooming in to what should be normal as this game will ever be. I've also done nothing with the eye damage-wise, so currently just a creepy cute companion at the moment. But after generating the map, you can see that we can move through pipes of our own free will, jumping in and out of stars or rooms if you will. We also changed some coloring and things are looking slightly better. But those pipes be looking kinda nasty. Let's throw together some new sprites and whoops. Welcome to heaven, I guess.
I can't see my soul in here.
Alright, let's skip ahead. The source control commit was kind of wrong. Or very right? And last, but certainly not least, I added in some UI and sounds. Well, maybe least, cause I literally left it until the last day. Listen to the juicy beats. Holy muffin, that's a lot of eyeballs. And I died. Sounds about right. Overall, I am pretty happy with the progress I made, and the game came out pretty fun. I wanted to include more upgrading elements, and I have a bunch of other alien monster creatures that I'd love to add with more levels. But alas, this is the downfall of game jams. Let me know what you liked about my game, or what you hated. I can take it. Now, I have been talking about myself this whole time, and there are literally 500% more games to enjoy by other jammers. I've linked all of their channels below, but I'm also going to do a quick rundown of what I loved about their games. Make sure to take a look at them yourself and vote on them. We have a week for voting for all of you viewers, and we'd love to see what you all liked. Puzzle Pipen by Mr. Ozone is a serene little puzzle experience with a cute art style. I really enjoyed the backgrounds, from blue sky to literal hell to a nice moonlight experience. I love the neat little mechanics that unfortunately got very little sunlight, but overall, just a chill experience. I also love the homage to Red Ball, intentional or not. Graveyard Plumber by Liam Devs was an experience. I was both terrified and frustrated, in a good way. Running around fixing pipes while being attacked by ghostly beings, it was a lot for my feeble soul. I found the puzzles to be quite fun, especially with the threat of a ghost attack lurking at every moment. Eventually things became too difficult for me, and I just wanted to whip out a bazooka and blast them ghosts to smithereens. Let me know how far you get. If you thought the peaceful puzzle genre was over, you'd be wrong. Yeti came out with a fun little physics sim called the Oddly Satisfying Liquid Dream Machine, where you place blocks and pipes to have the fluid reach the end pipe. Like Sugar Sugar, but more pipey. I was not very good at this game at all, so let me know how many levels you get done. Also make sure to download it to put yourself in the leaderboard. Unfortunately, the leaderboard doesn't work with the web version. Flow by Akerfire is also quite a surreal experience. The game throws you into a deep plumbing experience where you're trying to get from one pipe to the next, but you have to make sure the water still flows through without going too fast. I love the neat little mechanics like the pump and the splitter merger functionality. Overall, I found it quite enjoyable, but very ominous, like something was lurking and ready to jump out at me. And Hot Paw brought us lastly to a robot revolution. With a funky art style and the neat mechanics of a soul literally leaving the body, Clock threw me through a loop in a maze multiple times. I enjoyed traveling between android and robot while trying to collect heart pieces. My favorite part was when I tried to cheese an area and got stuck in a hole. Classic Game Jam colliders. This Game Jam was super fun to work on, and I had a great time with my friends. Let me know what else you'd like to see from me and some of my other fellow devloggers, and we'd love to see what we can do. Thanks for watching.